So, good morning. Happy Monday. Let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. So today is a new day. It's an opportunity for you to brush off the weekend or the rest of your week, start fresh, get back on track. Remember, it's Motivation Monday. So we're going to talk a little bit about just some ways to get out of the slump, get moving, and start working on being your best self. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling this morning? Are you feeling really good? If so, use your energy today. Get out, go for a walk. I know it's a little chilly out, but we can do it. If you're not feeling so good this morning, what kind of tools do you need to use to manage your mental health? Get out your toolbox, get out your tool bag, and start using your coping skills. Call a friend, whatever it may be, but get busy, get moving, and start managing those symptoms. Don't let them consume you. The longer you let them consume you, the worse off you will feel and the harder it's going to be to change that cycle. So get going. All right, so it's Motivation Monday, okay? And so I just found a few different worksheets. I didn't print off 20 like I normally do. But anyways, I thought this was a cute little, it's just a little saying, okay? It's called thinking. Listen up. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you'd like to win but you think you can't, it's almost a cinch that you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost, for out of the world we find, success begins with the fellow's will. It's all in a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. If you've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. Isn't that wonderful? It's all in your state of mind. It's all in our thinking. Motivation comes within ourselves. We can do routines and we can set up certain parameters that are going to maybe help us get motivated. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all in your state of mind. It's how we think. It's how we encourage ourselves. Again, when we talk about being your own best cheerleader, it really is true. If you can't cheer yourself on, nothing's going to happen around you. You have to be strong. You have to pick yourself up. You have to keep going, and you have to find that courage deep down inside to keep telling yourself amazing things. So I liked this. I thought this was good. All right, so let's see here. 15 ways to get motivated and productive when you're in a slump. Number 1, accept that no journey is without twists and turns. Never ever in your life will you ever have a journey that you are just going to be one straight path. You're going to set your goals and you're going to conquer them right off the chute. That doesn't happen. I'm here to tell you that life is a journey full of twists and turns, ups and downs, and multiple big bumps, little bumps, tiny bumps, whatever it may be. It says here, if you're lazy, unmotivated, or in a slump because you fear failure, understand that failure is necessary to find what works. So fail fast and learn quick. Failure is your opportunity to learn and to grow and to change, because your plan might not be perfection, right? It's never going to be perfection, but sometimes we need to tweak it to work best for ourselves. Sometimes we come up with an idea that needs a little work, okay? So number 2, daydream. Close your eyes and think about the emotions you feel when you reach your goals. Let these feelings of joy, happiness, and excitement energize and motivate you. Daydream. Sit back in your chair and think about all of the wonderful things you have in mind. Think about the things you want for yourself. Think about the things you want to have. Maybe you want to live in a mansion, far away in the woods, on top of a hill, I don't know, overlooking a beautiful stream. Whatever it is, daydream. Let your body go there. Let your brain relax and think about all of those wonderful things. And that motivates you. That gets you moving. We have to have hopes and dreams. You have to know something other than what's just happening right here in front of you. It's important. I'm sorry, I got to write down names as I talk. All right, number 3, set aside time to strategize in the evening. On your downtime, start working on a plan. Do a little outline. Do a little branching off of things. What are your steps? It says each evening review what you've accomplished and give yourself major props. Then list up to 3 tasks you want to accomplish the following day. Set yourself up for success the next day. Give yourself something to work on. What are your goals? What kind of things do you need to get done? Check them off the list. There's nothing better than writing things down on a list and then checking them off. Number 4, banish your news feed. Quit trying to check social media in the morning and the evening, okay? Consuming negative energy disrupts your peace and productivity. Stop. Shut off social media. Now, obviously, we're on here right now, but you can use social media in a positive way, something that's supportive and educating, and you can learn something from it, or you're going to grow your network of positive supports. But a lot of times what we do is people will post things in hopes of getting some sort of positive affirmation out of that. That's not going to help you feel better. Nothing anybody can say around you was going to make you feel better unless you feel good with yourself. So quit putting stuff on social media. Number 5, start mornings off with positive energy. Positivity boosts your mood, motivation, and creative vibes. Wake up, meditate, exercise, listening to inspiring podcasts or speeches or radio shows. Wake up and jam and listen to the music, whatever it may be. Start your morning off on the right foot. Journal, get out your daily devotions, say your prayers, talk about all the things that make you feel happy inside. That's the most important thing, is just to try and start it off on the right note. Every day is a gift. And I know we may not feel that inside, and you may feel anxious and depressed, and you may feel lonely and tired and broken. But every day is a gift, and it's an opportunity for you to turn it around and to make some changes in your life and to get motivated and do what you want and succeed and work on your goals. I cannot stress that enough. Every day that you step your feet back on the ground out of bed, it's a gift, and you need to use that every single day. Number 6, control your email. Don't let it control you. Again, breaking away from all different sorts of communications, just make it stop. It's too much. It's overwhelming. Number 7, batch tasks to get work done. Multitask, right? Make a list. Number 8, set a time, okay? Start blocking out your time. When are you getting things done? When are you most productive? If I said I was going to get all my tasks done at 8 o'clock in the morning, that's not going to happen. I can assure you that. That's not my time of day. Now, if I told you I was going to get all my tasks done between about 10 and noon or 10 and 1, that's when I'm most productive. That's when I'm going to try to do things. And you need to do the same thing. Get out your calendar. Get out your time. We have little calendars around here that break up different time. And it just kind of shows you, here's when I'm going to work on things, and here's when I'm most productive. It's setting you up for success. I'm setting myself up for failure if I decided to do tasks at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night. That's not going to happen. I know that I'm not going to get anything done. Number 9, do time-consuming tasks first. Get those out of the way. 10, give yourself time for fun and rewards. You have to have that opportunity. Maybe it's every evening or maybe it's every weekend, but you have to reward yourself, and you have to set aside time to be kind to yourself. Treat yourself. Rest. Refresh, whatever it may be. If you find that you've had a lot of appointments going on, or your anxiety's been out of control, or your depression's been out of control, maybe your mania is all over, or whatever is happening, allow yourself time to rest, okay? Number 11, grab an accountability partner. It's more effective to get things done and to get motivated when you have a sidekick. So maybe you have a friend or a family member or a significant other that holds you accountable. That's your partner in crime. That's going to keep you moving and keep you motivated. If you do, use them, lean on them, work on it together. Change up the scenery, get outside, fresh air, do something different. If you're sitting in the same chair, in the same place, in the same apartment, day after day after day, hour after hour of the day, that is never going to get you motivated. It's going to be really hard to work on your goals from that same chair, sitting nowhere. Go outside, get some fresh air, go out. Change of scenery, whatever it may be, but you have to move, and you have to keep moving, because ultimately sitting in one place, that's where you're going to be, and you're going to get stuck, and it's hard to move away from that. So get moving. Let's see here. Ask for help, network. Okay, let's see here. Habits you must give up to move forward. I like this. Don't let the opinions of others control your life. It does not matter what anybody else thinks. I have never generally been one person to do things. I usually go against the grain. I can honestly say that. Generally, if somebody thought I should do one thing, I always did the opposite. Not necessarily telling you that that's a good thing. However, my point is, don't let others control your life. Don't let their opinions control your life, I should say. It's not what others think. It's what you think that counts. You have to do exactly what's best for you and your life and not what's best for anyone else's. If you think something else, then you need to try it. If you fail, we can all fail miserably. Trust me, I am well aware of that. But at the end of the day, you learned a life lesson and something came out of that and we changed from it and we grew from it. And ultimately, that's what it's all about. So they might not like what you're doing and you may feel like it's best for you and you tried it, but you failed miserably. It's okay. As long as you're okay and nothing bad happened, it was still a learning opportunity. It was still something that it changed you, it challenged you. Something good generally comes out of all bad situations, okay? Number 2, the shame of past failures. Do not let the past hold on to you. Get rid of that ball and chain. It will never allow you to move forward if you have that ball and chain dragging behind you. Get rid of it. You're never going to go anywhere if it drags you down. Do not let do not let failures from the past hold you down. Number 4, procrastinating. Number 3, being indecisive about what you want. You have to be clear. You have to be concrete. You have to go for it. Write it down, stick to your guns, and be strong. If you have something that you desire to do or want to be, stick with it. Do not be wishy-washy. Write it down, make a plan, and go. Again, that comes back to don't let other opinions make a difference on what you think or feel. Go for it. It's your life. You get one life to live, so do it. Number 4, procrastinate on goals that matter to you. Do not procrastinate. End of story. Number 5, something that's going to hold you back from moving forward is choosing to do nothing. Again, remember, if you think you can't, you won't. I do not like those words, I can't. And I remember being a gymnast, anytime I said those words, there was consequences. You had to do more conditioning. My kids at home, I do not let them say that. I do not like I can't. There's one thing that pushes the wrong button. It's the words I can't. Because if you tell yourself you can't, you won't. And you never will. So do not allow those words in your vocabulary. If you choose to do nothing, you're never going to move forward. So if you need help on making a plan, please reach out to your arms worker, your case manager, your family, your friend, somebody in your church, whatever it may be. Doing nothing will not help, but if you need help figuring out something, there's help around you. Number 6, you need to be right. You don't always need to be right. We're not aiming for perfection. We're just trying to work on our goals. Number 7, running from problems that should be fixed. Fix the problems. If you keep putting duct tape around something, eventually it's still going to be bad. Fix the problems. 8, making excuses rather than decisions. Quit validating bad things. Quit making excuses for things. Get rid of that. Number 9, overlooking the positive points in your life. You cannot disqualify the positive. If good things happen, acknowledge that. Celebrate that. If bad things happen, it's okay. You still learn from it, right? And number 10, not appreciating the present moment. If we don't appreciate today, right this second, what we have, we're never going to move forward. You have to be grateful. You have to be thankful. You have to appreciate the fact that you got up today. You got another day to breathe, to think, to change, to grow. You have a new opportunity Monday, April 19th, 2021. You have a new opportunity to make changes in your life, to accomplish your goals, to set whatever goals you want, to make it the best day it's ever been for you. It does not matter that it's only 34 and snowy out. It doesn't matter. But we have to appreciate today, right now, the here and now. I am thankful for all of you. I am so grateful that every week after week, you keep listening to me. That's amazing. I love to talk. I love to share. I love to help. And I'm so thankful for each and every single one of you that keeps listening to me. And I hope that you learn something from it. And I hope that you have an amazing day. And I hope that we are motivated to make today an amazing day. Remember, if you say you can't, you won't. And so we're not saying that today. That's your challenge. You do not get to say I can't. Every time you think it, you're going to work that much hard to do it. Okay, so that is your challenge today. You don't get to say I can't. You're going to work that much harder to get things done, and you're going to make it the best day you've had so far for 2021.